Welcome to a quick training on Foxit Reader. Foxit is just a software that allows you to annotate over anything you bring into it, any imported content. Specifically, it kind of works like a PDF, like Adobe Acrobat, and it's free. Anyone in our district can use it, so that would be all students, followed by any other students. Prerequisite skills are that the students need to have access to digital content. So you can't annotate over what you don't have, and that content can be brought in via pictures from a phone, a scanning from a photocopier. If you happen to have digital content, you can email it to the student, but you've got to have that digital content. It certainly helps if the student has familiarity with the keyboard and mouse, and has the cognitive skills to learn new software, as well as to print, save, and email their completed work. To get it, it's installed from the Software Center. However, the person installing it must have special education credentials to install it. But then once it's installed, anybody can use it once it's installed on that computer. It doesn't matter who logs in. To use it, you're going to launch the Foxit software, which you'll see in some other video tutorials. You open up content, and that could be content from the clipboard or a saved file. Sometimes you have to change the orientation, rotate whatever the previous content that's being brought in, and that's really easy. And then you truly just click on a typewriter tool or click on a pencil tool, and you start annotating. And finally, of course, you'll have to save and then figure out how to submit it to whoever's requesting that work to be completed. Some things that you can adjust with the typing. You can change the font size, the color, same settings you would normally adjust when you're doing typing in any other program. With the drawing, same kinds of things. You can change the thickness, you can change the color, you can change how opaque the drawing is. And then within the software itself, you can zoom in and out on the page so you can see smaller areas or see the larger part of the project, and of course rotating the item as needed. And then some ideas for use in the classroom is that you might be completing worksheets digitally for our kids who struggle to be able to do it with a pencil and paper. You might be giving the students partial notes, and they're taking notes on top of it, but maybe they need to be able to type it or annotate by drawing as well. They could be labeling a picture or diagram. You could have given them an article, and they need to mark up that article, and that they can do that digitally. So those are some suggested uses.